Hi everyone, welcome back to Lifesizing for the 50 plus. Wow, February already, right? And I am sensing and hearing and listening and viewing where many and possibly a lot of you all are feeling like, oh my gosh, January's over. I haven't accomplished one of my goals, haven't lost those pounds, haven't started on that project, still feeling like I'm, all of that. Well, this message is for you. We have done a little bit of this. We talk about it in our Healthy Mindsets, but we have more new members than we had originals. So for you originals, there is new points in this post, which will not be very long because we're hitting a major topic, just that, and we're going to move on. But for those of you that are new, this is part of our 3 pillars, which are healthy attitudes, healthy lifestyles, and healthy homes. The premise for all of this is healthy attitudes. So that's where we're hitting today, which is beginning again, starting over. Every time we think like we've been laid aside, or we believe we've blown it again, this is actually, I have learned, a time of retreat and regrouping. It also can be a major time of power and healing and moving into joy. You know, it's hard to be creative. It's hard to do things when you're in the pit. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Whether you are a believer or whatever, it's a reality. When we're depressed and down and sluggish, that is no time to be creative and having all these accomplishments occur, right? So never fear this time. Use it as a time of what we've just said. There is a verse in Zechariah 4, actually, that says, not by my might or by my power, but by his Spirit. Now, most of you know I'm a woman of faith. I stand on this. I am standing on the promises of the Lord that as I'm working, he's working in me. So there you get my message. Therefore, I am saying to any of you, which has been to me, instead of this despondent resignation that, oh my gosh, I've blown it again, it won't ever happen, we believe in hopeful expectations. And again, I know that somebody out there needs this message along with Mitzi. So at my age, I am beginning again another huge project that, would you believe, I started in 2006. And I've worked on it, and I've worked on it. I've invested time and money and energy, effort, and it's not there. It hasn't happened yet. And so at my age, in my mid-70s, which I don't usually go on about, I am starting over. So the point is, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried and failed. Begin again and start over. So I'm asking you, what about your dreams, your goals, your projects, your relationships gone awry? Where are you on those things? How have you processed that if they haven't manifested? So again, let's start over. Let's begin again. I know many have not lost those pounds. They're like, oh man, I've tried and I've done and it ain't happening. Don't give up. That is the worst place to be, is to give up. We'll talk in a minute about what that does to us. I know, I have been there, not necessarily on the weight, but on many other things. The discouragement, the self-incrimination is like salt in the wound. If we see others accomplishing these major goals, we're like, duh, they make it look so easy. You know, what we don't know is the hard work and the discipline and the willpower behind those folks that keep accomplishing this and this and this. I really want you to grasp that, you all. Nothing happens, or the majority of things do not happen without trying, moving back and maybe failing, trying again, learning from our mistakes, going forward. That's been my experience on many, many things. So it's a trap to throw us into this pit of giving up. Or worse, you've heard the phrase FOMO, which means fear of missing out. That is so hard to fight against, right? Because now we're in a visual world. We see everybody. It's not just we're reading or the way it used to be. Now we're in a visual world. We see. But when we see others accomplishing all these things and we're like, I've missed it. Don't go there. No, you haven't. But you will have missed it if you give up and don't keep going. So again, at my age, which I do not dwell on as a limitation ever, but merely to encourage you again, that if my age, I can start over, you can too, you all. We cannot allow our past mistakes, setbacks, circumstances, others to defeat us by choosing to give up. And it is a choice. Life-sizing is a choice. Everything we do is a choice. And I know that's not nice to hear, but it's a choice if you, excuse me, it's a choice to give up. That really is. You may not want to receive that, you all, and I'm not trying to be critical, but that's a choice, because I've chosen to give up sometimes. One moment. All right. So to end, I want to say we know, we get that many, many people have been this close to achieving their goal. And you know what they do? They give up. They're like, it ain't happening. Oh, how sad that is. If we realize, with a little bit more push, trying again, giving it one more effort to begin again, to start over, it could be your time. I believe it's going to be my time. I am starting over on this huge project. I will tell you what it is when it manifests. Yeah, and it's going to happen. It has to happen because I'm not giving up till it does. So please comment, let others know, comment what you're doing, what you're trying to overcome, or just a simple, I hear you, Mitzi, will really help everyone in this group. And as we end, I personally receive and acknowledge and process our motto, because this post is exactly about that. When we say we do more for others, the doing more for others is our accomplishing our destiny, our influence, our goals, our dreams, our relationships, our projects, ourselves. That's all of our doing. And we know why, right? So that we can be more for others. Okay, you all smart, beautiful 50-plussers. I will see you next week.